Getting right back into the vampire counts with Isabella von Karstein, I feel like part 1 went well. Going into turn 7, we've taken out our immediate rival in Tempelhof, shaken tons of money out of them, recruited a vampire stack that's pretty damn menacing over here, and we're on our way to fight Grom Peak and Ungrim Iron Fist right now, sweep up, take all of his land, and then probably fight Drika after that, because these people hate us for good reason. The Empire also hates us for good reason, but I am delusional and believe this relationship can be salvaged. Specifically like Averheim and Reichland, not the other factions I don't have non-aggression pacts with. I'm gonna need to kill some of them, otherwise Isabella's wasting your time. We have 2 fairly major battles we need to start this with. First, we need to declare war on Ungrim Iron Fist and Karak Kadren. Start the siege. And at the end of last video, I thought this was gonna be a really dramatic fight because I didn't realize that Grom Peak was a major settlement, but it is a major settlement, and therefore this will not be very dramatic at all. We're going to enter March, merge the armies, and hand him over everything in this stack. You can just have all of that. And let's go cheese this, because it's not actually a fight anymore. I think I could have beat him in the field, but we're not fighting in the field. We're fighting in the nightmare lands of King of the Hill. I believe that of all the gates, this one is the fastest path to the central objective, so we're going to be taking this gate on our monsters and our heroes. We will not be waiting for reinforcements. That doesn't really benefit us in any way. With the rest of our army, we're going to split our skeletons over here on this side, as far back as they'll go, trying to avoid actually having them in range to fight anything. I think they're actually more likely to dodge the arrows on this side, so this is better. We want our zombies on the other side of the map just to distract and pull in as many different directions as possible with these towers. Alright, zombies here, zombies there, skeletons here, heroes here. This is going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to run in, cap some points, play King of the Hill, win the fight. They're all going to kill themselves because that's the honorable thing to do. Can't help but notice the army's mostly over here. Unfortunate. We're going to need to zig and zag. I think we can run past them easily enough, but I don't like this. It might be worth cutting to the other one. It's definitely worth zigging and zagging, that's for sure. But yeah, moving left since they have a lot more on the right side than I was expecting. Oh, it's Quarrelers. That's the issue. I was wondering why they were shooting so damn melee. We're going to drop a heal on the Varghulf because it's not going to be in melee very much, and when it is getting shot, it's going to be getting shot to absolute ribbons. Break there, continue to dodge on these to the best of my ability. We're going to get one more heal before we get through the gates, and that's going to be on the Sorcerer. I keep calling them Sorcerers, the Vampire. Right, never mind, we didn't actually get that spell off at all, but it's fine. We have an opening. Let's run for it. Absolutely fucking book it. We'll slow it down. We don't want to cast spells right now because that would actually cause us to fall further behind. What's this army doing? It's pushing towards me, which means we're gonna need to cut right anyway. You run here, it's where you need to be. And all of you are gonna be taking spam move commands because I don't see you doing the best here. Need to be running in circles here, unfortunately. But everyone else is free at the minute, so it's fine. Since everyone else is free, I can run everyone in circles. Just about as soon as they get into it, we're going to finish capping the points, so we're going to be able to run. And let's get the fuck out of here. Hope that distracts them for a hot second on our way to the next point, which is, by the way, the last one. We're not doing this one over here. That's just busy work. That's a weird barricade, isn't it? It doesn't really do anything. I mean, good job. You're going over it. Doesn't really seem to matter very much. Yeah, so this has been the battle. It's fucking bombs. Thanks. Really enjoyed the fire bombs. It was a fun prank. You want to come do something on the hill, or are you just gonna lose? The AI is so sad. Like, I don't know what sieges should look like, but it's not this. And since we made it to the end and we're safe now, it's time to start dropping heals on people who are wounded. You're not like standing in range of a tower, are you? You could be. I don't want to take the risk. Quarrelers are just raining arrows up here, so no one seems to be coming to fight us. I was gonna run down and fight in the causeway, and that might be safer, to be honest. Just because no one will be shooting at us. And to get us more experience. And I want to see how Slayers feel in a fight, so sure. Let's go fight them. Take the hit. Back off. Oh yeah, we should be dropping just constant spirit leeches on everything. And now let's see how it's actually going. It seems like the Slayers aren't going to be a great matchup for us because they have, like, wait, they do have good armor? I thought they had trash armor. No, they're normal dwarven units looking like it. Could have sworn, I was looking at my own guys. That makes so much more sense. Don't mind me, I'm just very dumb sometimes. Hey, we're going to keep dropping free copies of Spirit Leech on shit. Enjoy my giant skeletal hands, fuckers. The Varghulf is taking a goddamn beating, though. Being a large entity against this feels pretty dangerous. Which means I should drop a heal on him, and then back him out. And we don't have to worry about the arrows anymore, but we are just getting beat up the good old-fashioned way by the looks of it. I wonder if we're going to even get... What was that charge, my dude? You want to try to redeem yourself or no? Yeah, that was actually a charge. But it still seems fine on triple speed. It's not like anyone's dying immediately and needs to be taken out. I guess I shouldn't do it on triple speed because it means I'm going to lose out on cooldowns like that one. Like, it's just hard to keep track of everything on triple speed. This witch, sorceress, witch, vampire, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not sure why I'm struggling so much with their names. It's very simple. I guess because, like, all of my lords are vampires, so calling them a vampire feels like it's supposed to be like vampire witch or vampire sorceress. Anyway, I feel like this fight's gone very well. I feel like we could maybe not beat them in a field battle, not easily at least. But we definitely can beat them in a fight. Especially in the future, once this thing ranks up some more. This turn, we're definitely going to need the regen, though, but we'll be inside of a town. It'll be fine. The most injured win is that one. And we got some more experience by choosing to fight these guys instead of just doing nothing. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how the game works. And we may as well continue throwing down Shadow Leech on literally everything, because we just can. All the... Oh, you have it, too! That's amazing. What's this? Let's not use that one. It just kills you. Why is it even equipped? I wish there was something I could hover over just to see how many people I had killed somewhere. Anyway, we win. They're all gonna honorably just kill themselves now. Heroic victory. Yeah, if you say so. So that'll be Grombeak down, a potion of speed, neat. We're going to occupy. I don't think we'll get away with loot and occupy. I'm worried about happiness. I'm not getting much money anyway. Slayer King, melee attack, and resistances. That gets pretty good. Maybe the Wand of Jet does something other than just killing the person who uses it. That's regen to almost a full. Fantastic.
My bloodline calls.
We're never getting the next attack this round, but I'm already locked into March, so I'm just going to stand where I am, I guess. Which comes to the next thing we need to do. Let's teleport to this. We have to get out of the town first, and I intend to hire as much meaningful assistance as I can with the raised dead mechanic. So skeletons as real soldiers, and then bats, I guess. They're notably cheaper than dogs. I don't think dogs are really going to do any more for me. Yeah. Because this is actually a hard quest fight. That's one thing I did learn in my testing. And teleporting over to the quest, you can see that auto-resolve is not good enough, and I do run the mod to auto-resolve quest battles because I hate them. Nothing is less fun to me than battles that don't mean anything in geopolitical terms, that have random shit happen in the middle of them. However, in this case, we'll be fighting it, and the random shit is that a second army is going to come from the other side, from a completely different faction, and they're going to fight together, and army losses mean nothing. So we basically just have to fight this the bitter fucking end, and it's gonna get messy. It's just gonna get messy, and there's no way around it. We have three groups. We have flyers, melee trash, and the heroes. You can tell where my biases lie pretty immediately. Start battle, move forward, and fly to the back and attack the mortars. Now, I don't actually want either of these chariot sort of units to attack. I want both of them just hanging out in the middle of the pile because of the mortis engine effect, and I view the black coach as being largely useless. You guys come out to here. Anything on this flank come out to there. Make sure that we're actually going for the lords here and be dropping our free spirit leeches on him. The mortar has unsurprisingly went down like a sack of bricks. We're gonna go for the crossbowman next. Getting charged in the rear is unsurprising. All that matters is that we keep the coaches safe. Not the black coach. The black coach means nothing to me. Is there any magic I have yet that's actually good, useful magic? Can't I summon the dead? I can. Drop that on the cavalry to pin them in. Ah, damn, they actually moved out of the way. Color me impressed. I'm gonna back off on these guys and attack the other crossbowmen because I've been engaged in that for a while. It looks like they're actually routing, which is good. In that case, I'm gonna break you off and remove this from the group entirely and just have it run down those crossbowmen because in this battle, I find that things just fight basically fucking forever. Where'd that lord get to? I don't see an icon. There he is. We're still waiting on cooldowns for that stuff. Group 3, take out these crossbowmen. Make sure they don't come back. Make sure the attacks are going through there. I think everything's going well. Isabella, please actually hit him. Don't go to bed. We have another free copy back. Let's throw it on Theodric. Hey, you're getting charged by cavalry. What if you weren't, though? Just get in the sky. And how are these chariots doing? They're alive. That's what matters. Is there a way to see the radius on the corpse cart? Because it appears just to be hanging out, and it should have a regeneration aura. I don't see any, like, display for that whatsoever. I'm sure it's fine. I have a spell resistance ability. Doesn't seem super important. Going to drop raise that again on this cavalry.
Fine.
Hey, apparently you're done. I don't think that's true, because they're just gone again. Hey, guys. Actually, just fucking get in the sky. It's not very complicated what I'm telling you to do. Finish him off. He is almost dead. There are a couple more heroes involved in the battle, like right on top of him, which is deeply annoying. I see you didn't actually summon the dead.
It is done.
And I'm going to use more magic to make sure he actually goes down, because he will come back.
Curse of undeath.
They have a mage running around the back here. This is almost off the battlefield, but it's not gone yet. He's down. Get the mage. Group 2, just come for this, with the exception of the chariots, who shouldn't even be in Group 2, let's be honest with ourselves. And Group 1, continue working here. It looks like the other army is showing up. It's going to be all the way over there, but there's nothing I can do about it. I need to wipe out this one first, and then we can regroup and try to do something else. You know what? I'm going to put both of you in, like, control Group 7. But you stop trying to move with everything else. Focus on the cav. Make sure he leaves the map, Group 3. And you can come back to Group 3 as well. You don't want to. Leave your group, then join Group 3. And then participate in running all this shit off the map. Go here, go here. A lot of this is going to end up coming back, unfortunately. We're just not able to run things off the map super efficiently. You bats go here. These bats go after that. Those bats go here. The Varghulfs can go... Are they broken? They're steady. So we don't want to go after that. You a hero? Yes. Drop a free spirit leech on him. Varghulfs might be able to finish him off. Group 2, go for this stuff in the back that's wavering. Here he comes. I don't know if killing him just instantly wins the battle. It would make sense if it did. We probably want to heal our injured vampire. Alright, is everything actually fleeing? No, of course not. This cavalry just doesn't want to leave, and as a result, nothing's actually getting off the battlefield. It's deeply frustrating. It's in the Varghulfs in on them as well. And the cavalry's the only problem. If it weren't for them, we'd just be good to move on to the next phase of the fight. But because they're sticking around, everything else is being given the chance to rally. Group 3, go for this guy as a group. Don't do anything else. Get over here. Attack here, attack there, attack there. This shit's just gonna get horribly fucking mangled. I'm gonna send my heroes in the other direction on the assumption that it can't be worse to try. Like, I'm gonna lose so much shit just waiting for this to fucking work, because everything scatters and then comes back, and I can't run them down because I have to fight another fucking army. This is, by the way, in a nutshell, why I think this is a terrible game mode. I say game mode because it's not Total War, it's just shenanigans. Hey Vlad, that's super cool that you wanted to fight these guys. It's literally not what you're supposed to be doing right now. Okay, cool, he's dead. Does that win the fight pretty much instantly? No, you still have to fight the rest of it, basically. Cool. We haven't actually lost that many units. We did lose the corpse card at some point. Don't know what happened to it, but it's dead. That's a shame, because it's like one of the only units that individually actually matters. Or at least I thought it did, but it appears to have just fucked off and died without ever giving me UI indicating that it's doing its job. Also, why are we still here? Let me leave. This is why I hate quest battles. What do you want me to kill? What are we supposed to be fighting right now? It's this singular crypt ghoul. Okay. I literally can't click on it because my units are surrounding it but not fighting it. Why does this not have a losses mechanic? Why do you have to kill every single unit on the battlefield for this quest mission? We won. It's over. Let me leave. Thank you. We're going to take the additional dark magic because God knows we need all the money we can get. Although the replenishment is appreciated, I just don't think I need it. Finally getting horses on Isabella and her specific vampire, as well as the chalice for her. We get 2 blood kisses, the chalice, 5,000 dark magic, and a casualty replenishment buff. I don't think I'm interested in hiring the last units of this army. I don't need them. What I'm going to do is go into Force March and come all the way down to here. My plan being to attack Nuln next turn. Because I don't have a peace treaty with Nuln, or a non-aggression pact rather, I do with everyone else. I can't really justify going for this now, although I can justify building a lord to go for it next turn. And just like last time, I'll be picking up a random necromancer for it. It doesn't matter which one. If someone here is any good, I'll get them just to save them, but they aren't, so necromancer it is. And I'll take the campaign line of sight because it has like the most minor effect imaginable. And he'll come down here next turn. We use some of our money to start rebuilding and work bad. And I believe all of our settlements have something of value that can be built. Upgrade this gold mine. I have enough money I can upgrade the growth building, but I think it's just a bad decision. And that's actually it for what I can invest into buildings immediately this turn. Yeah, I didn't turn off research for any of that because I'm an idiot. Oh well. Isabella's got 2 skill points. She's going to be picking up evasion and a wind of death, and that's to make our next fight a lot easier. Melissa's already maxed out her replenished troops. We're going to be going down into Doom and Darkness. No, we're picking up the Hunger first and foremost. And then since we still have points, I'm fine with Doom and Darkness. Vlad is going to take Dark Knight and Bloodlust, and Bloodlust is an activated ability that I think, yes, gives armor-piercing damage, making him better at dueling. Which isn't really the biggest deal, I'll be honest with you. Our Vampire Lords on the Eastern Front against the Dwarves will just all be going straight down Vampire Magic. Same thing here, Points and Raise Dead, Curse of Undeath, Dance Macabre. I should, like, actually have checked what Gaze and Nagash did. At some point I decided I didn't need this. I guess it's probably a very solid AoE damage spell in line with the starting spell for Metal Lore, but like it's so close to getting the next spell and I've got other things I care more about at this point, so I think that's why I've been ignoring it. I don't actually think it's bad, I don't have an opinion on it at all, I just have other things I care about more. This army does not need replenishment. Which means we're going to go for Imprisoned into Immortal Will, which I think is an ability that heals, isn't it? I believe I target this, it's 13 at 0.8, so it's about 10% health every 60 seconds, which seems really good. This will be the same exact upgrade on all 4 of these people. Oh, there's a caravan in my lands. Thanks, Cathay. I hear that these used to be worth like 20,000 gold if you attacked them, but they've been nerfed to like 4,000 gold, and I don't know if I would declare war on Cathay for 4,000 gold. They're pretty far away, but still, probably isn't worth the diplomatic ramifications. I do enjoy that my vampiric lands are killing the caravan, though. I suppose there's a chance that... Is this Talabekland? Yeah, there's a chance that Talabekland just immediately dows me and attacks this, but this army was here before me, I think. I think it's just on its way to something else. I don't think he's here to dow me, even though he hates me. If he does, it's fine. I'll honestly just sell him Needling since it's a piece of shit and peace out with him immediately and continue on my war elsewhere. Elsewhere being specifically Nuln. But for now, this turn is over, so let's see what's in the next one. And it's a bit late for shilling, but I'll go ahead and say it. If you haven't hit like and subscribe, it'd be nice if you did. Oh. Yeah, that's really annoying. Talabekland and I think Wissenland, the places I'm considering conquering, both just force marched in to try to settle this ruin. Huh. Thanks, Cathay. I appreciate the 1,000 dark magic. And we also discovered where the beastmen got off to. Finished attack. So settling this now looks really bad. We can really easily take out Nuln. That's not a problem. The issue is like, what do we do afterwards? I'm gonna go look at the eastern side because things are probably really simple over there.
What do you want?
Yeah, it's just very far away. That's what I expected to hear. We're going to walk forward, and we're going to meet up with our bro, who is also walking forward. There's no reason whatsoever to force march here. We're going to be in range next turn anyway. We can invest some money leveling up another territory in Templehof. And then we get over here, we build a gibbet, and that's everything we can do in terms of building shit. We don't want to start our research until the end of the turn to get more scholars. And this is so awkward. I wasn't expecting multiple factions to force march full stacks to settle Flensburg, which has only been down for a turn. I can settle it in front of them and walk past them. I don't have a treaty with Gelt, and I think Gelt is down here. If I force march, that's the thing. I don't know what the map looks like for sure. I can force march to here, but then I'll be taking massive casualties. It's way better just to attack Nuln. And they can't reach me from where they are. And force march, they barely get to my settlement. I think the plan is to get back in the settlement, recruit units, pick up skeletons, recruit another lord over here, see if there's anyone I actually care about. The Lamia is not like a bad lord, presumably. No one I care about, so I'm gonna pick up the Lamia. Are you good in a melee fight? 90 armor? Sign me up, you're good enough.
Yes.
We're gonna need everything we can get over there. We don't need to raise that this turn. Next turn we'll figure out what the fight's looking like, because the fight's happening and we're going for Nolan like we originally said. And I'm trusting that when I start the fight here, they're not gonna settle this, they're not gonna charge at Wertbad, they're gonna fall back. Which does mean that Wissenland takes this, but I don't really care too much about that. Alternatively,
You dare.
well, the issue is this costs a lot of money to colonize. This would be like 2,000 or something. So I could go do that as a distraction with the intent of reconquering it, but that seems really bad. I don't like that at all. What I like is steamrolling through Nuln. I don't like the weirdness that's happening because of this Beastman tribe, but oh well. No, don't declare war on them. I have a better plan.
A curse upon the Empire for centuries.
I haven't actually met the people that are at war, but never mind. I had a plan to get paid, but it doesn't work. Anyway, we're taking out Nuln.
Not likely.
The plan continues, it's just worse now. Pyrrhic victory. Shut the fuck up. What are you even talking about? Oh right, it's a major settlement battle. I completely forgot about that. That makes it even more trivial than I thought it was. Cool, so our whole army's over there. They should really position about that and give a shit. It's very important. I'm not sure Vlad's gonna be able to keep up with this, but he's gonna do his best. Oh right, yeah, we have Vanguard deployment because it's Vlad. Good towers, bros. Gonna drop a heal on her because she's much lower in health. Oh right, you're flying now. And you're a siege attacker too, apparently. Or you think you are. Yeah, she's hitting the wall. I was not aware she could. I've messed up and given her the flying horse. I didn't know she had the flying horse. I've made this harder for myself. I can still just fight them and win without taking wounds, so it doesn't matter, but I'm a little bit embarrassed. In the name of maximizing experience, I'm actually just going to fight them. Huh, they routed out of the city. I can't say I was expecting that. When they became steady, the instant they left the city. Interesting mechanics on morale there. Remember, this was expected to be a Pyrrhic victory, and I'm not even cheesing this one. Oh yeah, Isabella has the Winds of Death now, doesn't she? Sure, toss that through here. It doesn't like being moved around very much. I'm not quite sure what's going on with it, but I want to get a feel for the damage. I think it's disgusting. Oh, it bounces. What? It's not what I was expecting, but cool. And let's try this again on this side. Does it bounce off the barricade, though? Yes! It's adorable. I love the stupid ping pong ball. Now, knowing that it bounces, that's not just a bad thing. How much wins does this cost? 15. It does a shitload of damage. I need to actually hit people with it, though. Alright. So, knowing it deals tons of damage and it bounces, if I do this, I think the unit's just dead. Or they don't get touched. They're shaken and their health bar just wasn't displayed. We're good. So, yeah. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with how Winds of Death works, but what I haven't been doing is being challenged by the Imperials. They don't stand a fucking chance in hell. This character's actually at a regeneration cap. I'm gonna take her out of the settlement and hide her along the wall here. I'll leave the rest to Vlad and Isabella, who are definitely the better duelists of the lot. The fact Vlad doesn't ever get a horse makes me very, very sad. Now, unfortunately, because you flying units can't capture points, this is the reason I wasn't cheesing this. Because we just have to wait for Vlad to walk his happy ass over. It's gonna take a hot second. Thank God flying units can't cap points, though. Otherwise, you could really easily cheese this type of battle. And the only reason I've come over here is because I legitimately didn't know where their units were. I guess they were keeping like 4 over there, so I wasn't able to get battle losses by winning on this side, and I figured it would just be easier to go to the point and win. One of my units is here. I don't know why he's here. It's fine. It probably doesn't matter that he took all those losses. I'm very confused as to how that happens. Remember, this was going to be a Pyrrhic victory. We appear to have lost 17 members of the Grave Guard because at some point I did something wrong somehow and they ran into Ranger Towers. Oh well, it happens. They're not all dead, so it's better than I thought it would be. Oh, I could have done better. I should have healed up this black coach before I went in. Still not worth doing anything other than occupying, it looks like. But that's Nuln down. We're not that far from the rest of their territories. It should be fairly easy to wipe out one than the other, I think, looking at this at least. We'll pick up some more skeletons to fill out the army. And this is just some awkward shit that I was not ready for. I did not think we'd be seeing the Force March with multiple factions getting into what I thought was easily my lands. Which was silly of me, because they both border this. I just didn't think of the Imperium as being people who would die for ruins. Because in my test games, I saw stuff like over here staying ruins for a very long time. I guess it's because only Draika really is bordering it, right? Draika and Festus. I mean, this guy could have come for Needling. Yeah, this is the same faction that just ignored Needling in my test campaign. They're like, oh no, we gotta sprint for Flensburg. That's the shit. It's the same province, too. Like, what's even the difference? Upgrading Winds of Death massively reduces its cooldown and meaningfully reduces its cost. Sign me up. For research, I think I'm gonna go for Blood is Power, just income from cities plus 25%, growth plus 15. That seems really good. The Scepter of Stability seems useless. The Staff of Damnation at least makes you better in a duel. Like, I can use this, give all the vampires plus 40 melee attack, and absolutely demolish somebody. Also, it gives me physical resistance 5%, which isn't nothing. Under no circumstance would the Changeling ever declare war on Wissenland. Very funny.
I am change, not a good time.
Why do you hate me?
Souls to devour and so forth.
Just natural minus 100 aversion. Feels a bit rude. I'm guessing he has that to virtually everyone then. We're one blood kiss short of getting our bonus relationship with the Lamians. And I think we're at level 10 on Vlad and Isabella. Oh shit, we're on level 11, then I messed up. We were supposed to save their level 11 level ups because that would mean, oh, Vlad's still at 9. Well, at Isabella, I've messed up marginally because at Midnight's Children, if I wait till rank 12 and save a point, I can put it here and then just put my banked point immediately into Court of Blood and get 2 more vampires, and I messed up on that part. It's not a huge deal. No one's around to pick up the vampires right now, so it's just a minor delay, probably just 1 turn, but still a mess up. And I don't think there's anything else to do unless I'm going to panic and recruit an army over here. Hey, Azog the Slaughterer, do you hate me? Not that much. He's probably going to Carrick Kadren considering he's at war with them and moving through my lands towards them. However, that also means that I will have to go to war with Azog the Slaughterer because I'm definitely not letting him keep Carrick Kadren, and I'll probably need him while he's force marching through this to get to Nashrak's lair. He'll probably turn off force march once he realizes he can't get it though. This is probably another war I'm getting into just because of opportunity. It's not a war that I need to get into, it's a war that's just very beneficial to get into it, I expect. Will it be worthwhile to drop a lord here? I don't have the money for that, I can't do that. If I want to actually build up my infrastructure, I need to not do that, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait a second. Through the presence of this battle site marker, additional more powerful units may be recruited in the region's raised dead pool, Castle Drakenhof. Battle of Castle Drakenhof, turn 7. So that would have been generated by the quest then. What's in your raised dead pool? What are you on about? They have 1 grave guard. Fuck, man, that's crazy. Just the same that Eshin also has 1 graveyard. Like, it's not actually very special at all. To be fair, it is just Eshin. No, this place, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, also has 1 graveyard. If you wanted a pile of zombies, though, boy howdy, can I get you a pile of zombies real fast. I think I'm done with the turn. I don't think there's any quick deals or anything. It feels like I'm missing something. I will actually sell you that non-aggression pact now, dude.
Keep your roving eyes away from
What do you give me for it? $500? That's fine, because I want to get this deal with you before you hate me more, and while it might make other greenskins less likely to attack me. And to get warning for if you ever decide to attack me once we're properly neighbors, because I don't want to expand this way. It looks like it takes forever. Right now, you're my buffer state out of the mountains. It's great having them there. And yeah, I guess it's end turn and see what happens with this shenanigans in my lands. I'm glad they're both taking attrition for force marching into vampire land to try to claim Flensburg. Fuck them. I'm not quite sure why Flensburg is vampire land. Probably my vampire army marching through it last turn. That might have done it. Not entirely sure why it spread here, though. I would love to hear an explanation in the comments if anyone knows off the top of their head. All right, we're getting around to the Empire's point in the turn order. Let's see it. What shenanigans is about to happen? That's what I was afraid of. That was my worst case scenario. Flensburg taken by the people above me, and the people who I'm trying to go to war with just walk right at me. Skull Takers are down. Damn shame I couldn't get them to pay me to go to war before they died. This army's not super impressive though, and it's taking attrition every turn it's here. That's siege equipment, so it'll come in 1 turn, but still. Raised Deadpool says you got 5 zombies. That ain't looking great. We can get a skeleton regiment of renown. Cool, wonderful. I'm sure they're super good. Okay. I think it's time for the tried and true strat of attack them, crush them, sue for peace. Because we're not going back on Isabella and Vlad. The only direction we're going is forward. I need my army right now, but I also want experience on these units that are all at full health. Low casualties, I'll take the auto. Basically no penalty whatsoever, absolutely worth. Fencer's Blades are fantastic, I'm really glad to see that. Because I have a lot of people in need of basic melee weaponry right now. We upgraded to Hellsteed on Isabella. Cool. Vlad is not able to take Cloud of Horror yet. He's currently ranked 10, so I do spend this point. I save the next one. I'll take Master Striker for the damage. 10% weapon strength, just a very substantial amount. On Isabella, we're going to take Midnight's Children, which is useless, but it unlocks really good stuff. On the Mage, we can pick Grave Ward for missile resistance. Don't really care too much. Replenish troops is unnecessary at the minute, so Doom and Darkness for the fights to come. Forgot to turn off my shit again. Just doing it now before I can forget at the start of the turn. Or as close to the start of the turn as I remember to do it. No chance of settling. That's fair. But if they were to take work bad, would I really give a shit? Like if I just cut through Wissenberg, come back up, knock this out because fuck you, I'm taking it eventually. Knock out work bad, cut through Hellebeckland and kill them. I swear I'm gonna be peaceful with the Empire. It's gonna work out, I promise. Are you sieging Carrickadrim? I guess he just ran out of movement next to it. That's probably it. Anyway, let's go over here and see how this fight goes. Probably pretty damn one-sided. There is a large army here, admittedly, and it would be a field battle, but I feel very, very comfortable in a field battle. Encircle, wait a second. And we'll also check what the raised Deadpool has here. Probably nothing really important, but it can make the fight easier, and if it makes it easy enough, I can auto-resolve and get more experience on my units. Because, I mean, like, as long as it's not dead, it's fine. I've got enough money, I'll take the chaff zombies, because that will actually be valuable in the fight. Still Pyrrhic. What dies? You're saying Pyrrhic? I'm hearing you, I'm not seeing it. So it's actually still right to auto-resolve to try to stack experience on the skeletons. Because I have so much replenishment from the 4 vampires. Yeah, that's fine. You say Pyrrhic. And maybe if I were like the high elves, I'd be like, oh my god, that's over 50% of my army. I'll never be able to recover from, not with this army. This army's fine. We don't even need the additional replenishment. I'm going to take it, but I don't actually need this. Picked up forces on everyone and reached rank 8. Holy shit, that's so good. We also got our Blood Kiss, maybe? No, Logazor Oathforge was not important enough. However,
I hunt.
what's really damn important is not only they have horses for cheesing things out now, all of them just got the hunger and became absolute tanks, which is just massive. So now this has went from like threatening but manageable to actual early game doomstack in the other 14 units, and this really don't matter.
What do you want?
Here we're about to pick up Winds of Death, hell yeah.
What do you want? My blood.
We want to swap out the Lord in charge of this army.
Moving.
I'm hoping no movement shenanigans happens here. We swap that out.
This night.
We kick him out of the settlement. We put these guys in. Perfect. And this guy's level up is going to be working towards the same thing. He's a level behind. Actually, I think he's 2 levels behind, but that's fine. I don't think I want to pay for more zombies, but they do have experience on them. There's no reason not to, right? I should just leave them and not worry about it. I can't believe you're raiding me. I can't believe that the changeling of all people would cause problems for no reason. Scab's Wrath gives him magical attacks, and it gives him the ability Scab's Wrath, which is a 3-use breath attack. Cool. Which brings us back to work bad and the bed I've made for myself, huh? This is actual factual trash, and the garrison of Workbad can't be anything else, but let's take a look just to be informed. I mean, it's mostly healed, and there's a lot of it. What are the starting abilities for this Lamia? What do you have? You don't have the hunger yet. You have Enfeebling Foe. Not what we're looking for. Do you at least have like Soul Leech or something? You can heal. And that's all you've got, but healing is something. Apparently you have Allure of Vampirism. Okay, so that's the advantage to this guy. He has the best school of magic. He also increases the healing rate for his units. That's really cool. Okay, so there's actually a reason to build a Necromancer. A reason I don't think I value very much, but a cool and acceptable reason.
Sigmar forbids this.
These are basic chaff units. They're not actually good. They don't have a single good unit.
I thirst.
Raised Dead gets bats, that deals with the mortars. I can win this. We're gonna take the Regiment of Renown as well. We're gonna switch the skeletons into this army in case we get attacked before every reinforcement gets here.
Expand
We're gonna take the Regiment of Renown skeletons. We are going to recruit a Lord because we need every single thing we can get here. We're gonna check our load character pool here. Do we happen to have anyone else with the ability? No. I'm gonna pick up the Devious Vampire because no one's really gonna matter too much, and I might want him for shenanigans later on. Hop in the city. Nope. You hop out of the city. This guy pops in and then pops out on the correct side. We don't quite get the city's reinforcements. That is definitely a problem. And in that case, I'm gonna leave you here. Is there a reason I want this guy? I probably keep him just cuz. If I move back to the previous settlement, where's the line? I don't see one. Oh, it's the same raised dead pool, it doesn't even matter. But wait, if I go above this, there's a different raised dead pool above us. So I can cross the bridge and raise the dead. Now take your chaff, please. Bring it down. Come forward with the Lamia. Already Pyrrhic victory. Does anything actually die? You keep saying Pyrrhic, and I don't think that word means what you think it means for the vampire counts. Like, yeah, they're all decimated. His army's dead. That's meaningfully more important. Cool. So the question now is what to do with this army. I can probably knock out the changeling if he sits around and lets me do it, but I don't have any healing, so it's gonna take a fucking while. You get in the city, that's for sure, because you need to heal. All of this also needs to heal, so it gets in the city.
They will serve.
I don't think you're super important in a fight, so you go back to the recruitment pool. This guy's actually gonna be very important in the fight. Vampire lords are very strong.
Undeath Ascendant.
And we need someone in the territory anyway to recruit units and pick up 2 more skeletons. Because we are definitely going to take these units to war with Kemperbad and Talabekland very soon. We might try to knock out the Changeling if it seems plausible. I don't know that it will. And we're in the red again, like fucking always. We pick up the Hunger on the Lamia. We pick up Restless Dead for movement speed, and as always, that'll be it.
More sleep shines.
The Vampire Lord does the same, except only gets the Hunger. Oh, I just forgot to actually manage the settlement, huh? Let's repair everything. Seems like a good start.
This better be important.
Yeah, the commandment here. Growth always seems sensible, but I don't want to invest money into this right now because I'm so poor. I'm going to take the income. Put research back on, keep working towards growth and money, because God knows we need those things. How far from growing are we here? I'm worried the answer is we already have. Yeah, we've already grown. We just need the money. Because this costs 3,600.
Do not waste my
Wissenberg
time.
is almost ready for a peace
Make
treaty at
your
this
offer and
point,
be done.
but that's not ready for a peace treaty. And we're up to strength rank 2, apparently. Sometime very soon, I'm going to recruit a Lord and 2 more vampires, bring it down here, and kill Zafbar. And as it comes, I'm going to grab all the Graveguard along the way and all the other decent skeletons. I need a ton of money for that. Right now, I'm going bankrupt. How much of this army do I actually need? Like, what am I really paying for over here? Do I think I need zombies? Like, honestly? They're only 27 each, but that's still 200 a turn with 8 of them. They're going to grow and start costing more. I genuinely don't think I need these zombies. I'm going to disband all of them.
Darkness comes.
The skeletons I'll keep. They're substantially better units. I'm fine with them. But the zombies feel like overkill from when the war was actually hard. Now, over here for the Von Karsteins. Aren't bats expensive? Like, do I really need 4 bats, or does the 1 Varghulfs do the same job? And this Black Coast has been costing me 300 gold a turn, and I'm convinced the damn thing's bloody useless. I'm not using it anymore. Please stop. I should have done that a long, long time ago. The bats I needed for the quest battle. I'll merge these 2 and delete the 3rd one. Get 2 new skeletons to replace that. And that'll result in the armies being cheaper substantially, but still not actually cheap. The only way to fix it's to delete these armies.
Darkness comes.
Yep, I don't have the money for this right now. I needed to do this to knock them out, but that was probably unnecessary and economically the wrong call, so here we are. Back up to 2,500 a turn, much more sensible. Will anyone buy anything right now? I don't even care what it is. Will anyone buy anything? I think the Lamian Sisterhood tends to die pretty early. I didn't even know they existed. I just remember them as a death name. But 81 gold, that's not even worth diplomatic ramifications. Yeah, no one wants anything from me. Oh wait, I'm probably building something somewhere. It'd be weird if I wasn't. Yeah, just stop repairing that and instead upgrade your main settlement size. That was an easy choice. All right, I think I'm happy with this. I really want a stronger economy than what I currently have, but there's just nothing I can do about it. Because I'm just, I knew this would be the problem if I went west. I was like, I should go fight the dwarves, and then I just killed Stirland for no reason, and here we fucking are. If I had just taken Mootland, because Stirland always dies, sold Mootland, and then went somewhere else, it would have been fine. I could have gone straight to Draika afterwards. That would have been very sensible. Not what I did. I could even have taken, I could have ruined the settlement above the Moot and then sold that to Averland as well. I could have done this very differently, but we did it. Here we are. All right, so all the lords I originally disbanded have come back, which is not super important, but it is nice to know. This is 100% dead this turn. They're still garrisoning this. I don't like where you are. He's just like between the rivers in a place no one can reach. But we have to wipe out Wissenberg. And now we're finally next to Gelt, which is the target I actually had in mind. Auto-resolve doesn't actually lose units, and as I've been saying repeatedly, the additional experience, not this time, almost got me. We're turning off our research. But like I've been saying, auto-resolve for the experience, I don't actually need these units. It's fine. 466 on Vlad, yeah, that sounds right. Talisman of Endurance is very nice as well. I'm going to sack this and sue for peace instead of wiping them out, because that's going to be worth a fortune to me. There is a lot that came from that, including a student. Glad I did this. Hey,
My hand
Wissenberg.
hovers close to
How much
my
money
blade.
you got?
Utter your demand
Yeah,
once.
thanks. So, 5,000 gold to me is worth far more than trying to develop this settlement right now. And I think we just got the level we need on Isabella to unlock the Court of Blood, getting us 2 more vampires, which is really nice. Vlad saves this skill point. I don't spend that one. You take evasion on this person. Actually, having just lost a chunk of our army, about to go to war with Gelt, I'm gonna get replenishment. Oh, you know, the downside of this is that now it's pretty hard to get to Gelt. Stance channeling says it allows me to regenerate in foreign lands, but I sure don't appear to be regenerating. And stance none, I can get back to my territory, which should allow us to regenerate. So stance channeling just straight up doesn't work. This last part of it doesn't happen at all. Cool. Kind of a big deal that it just doesn't do its job. And this also means I'm less afraid of Ungrul Stoneheart, who's very likely just going to kill Wissenberg. I don't understand what's happening here with Azag the Slaughter, because he just walked past Carrot Kudrin. He must have sacked it. There's no way he didn't. You would think control details would have like a minus thing for being sacked recently, and it doesn't, which means it wasn't sacked.
This better be important.
We can reach the edge of the territory here,
Yes.
and presumably from here next turn we can reach where we want to be.
Your last mistake.
No, actually, we won't be able to.
I am ready.
In that case, I'm going to eat attrition about it. It's the correct play. I don't like it, but I have no alternative because the don't eat attrition stance literally doesn't fucking work. Seems like a fairly major bug. And we're going to be going to war with Azak almost certainly next turn because, I mean, hard to imagine that's not what's happening here.
I will alone.
Oh, I actually have 2 students available, so I should probably equip both of them to somebody.
Important.
And that's going to make a substantial difference, I imagine. Surely. Nope, still 5 turns. Cool. I'm not sure how a 20% increase on something that's currently taking 5 turns doesn't reduce it to 4 turns. That doesn't sound possible mathematically. I'm gonna trust that I'm tired and stupid, but I'm pretty sure that if you reduce something by 20%, you reduce it to 4/5 the value. AKA, you remove the 5th turn of research time. There's probably some rounding happening. Thanks to sacking and Sewer of Peace, we can afford to repair this now. We're gonna build gibbets in all of the foreign territories because we are nothing if not tyrannical overlords. Take the growth building in Drakenhof. Upgrade its secondary settlement to level 2. We're not upgrading the growth buildings, that's just ridiculous. But we are gonna build gibbets here, which I'm hoping haven't been available for a long time, and growth buildings, of course. Down to 4,000, but also with a good income, which means we can recruit emergency armies pretty fast. We're getting vampires next turn. How long until I can declare war on Pirag, whatever your name is? Declare war 5 turns. The path is going to be once, twice, thrice. There's gonna be a bit of wait time, it sucks, but we are gonna finish them off. Let's recruit our lord up here. We're gonna take the level 6 strong guy, because of course we are. Get him facing the right way, and he's gonna start walking down, recruit as he goes, join up with the new vampires, and take this dwarf out in 5 turns. And that's it for this turn. Let's see what the next one holds.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Balthasar Gelt declared war on me. I cannot believe it. Who could have foreseen the Empire's wrath? Anyway, I was going to declare war on him, so, like, all that's gone wrong here is I didn't have someone pay me for it. I would really appreciate it if this Beastman would just walk down and kill him. That would make my life so much fucking simpler. Oh, it tried to kill this guy, failed, and died. That works. Who's ambushing? Oh, this guy went into ambush stance and I just never even saw it. Okay, that's fine. Redhorn tribe got itself killed. Sack the corpse. What? Is there a place called the corpse? No, it's just a really weird name for a mission. That's fine, I wanted to... Well, I didn't want to sack it, really. But it's fine, I'm going to war with it. The mission will get processed one way or another. I did this. As you can see, Hero 11. Do I get mission successful immediately? Yes, thanks for the Helm of Discord. Really appreciate that, that's actually quite good. We are actually just close enough to attack this turn. Holy shit. It's a major settlement battle.
I will not obey.
Oh, it's such bullshit. That'll be for next time, but first... Wait, why can't I awaken this? I thought I had 5. I have 5 blood kisses. Do you need 6? Oh, you need 6. I thought this said 5 for some reason. I'm just very dumb. Well, I know where I'm gonna get the last one from. Let's handle everything else the faction has. Oh. You are very tiny.
I will not shame my clan.
I think there is an orc in ambush stance in this direction. I'm not afraid of that, even a little bit, to be honest. So this is also a big battle. So do I have any other lords not moved? Yeah, I have this one. Go into the raised dead pool, pick up the Cairn Wraiths and the Grave Guards. I really care about those. Come down to Castle Drakenhof. And there's actually no reason to recruit the ones in Drakenhof because we're going to be moving straight through. We'll be able to grab them next turn. So Drakenhof, go over to recruit hero. I sadly cannot get the one that I want without recruiting it at a lower level, but that's fine. I'll make the sacrifice just like I have been. We'll grab Marisha von Eschen, and we'll grab Windrick Gorst.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
We'll bring all of this together, go down, grab more units. We might need this if we get dialed by Averland, but we also just need to kill this guy. Because he's at a full stack, he's getting a second stack. He needs to stop. He needs to stop. So we have a big battle there. We have a big battle over here. The changeling's just raiding me. That's all he's doing with his life. This is staying garrison. They're like, man, this place is rough. Imperium's really going to shit. I don't think we can afford to leave here. All right, I'm going to turn off my research. I'm going to save the game for the night, and tomorrow I'll pick up with episode 3, where we fight Balthasar Geltz and Azag the Slaughterer in wars that started this turn. Holy shit, excuse me? Oh, I see how you normally die, huh? So Dusty of the Drippin' Fang Greenskins is going to pay me $700 to join the war he's about to win against the Lamian Brotherhood, who are vampires that everyone hates. I would know I'm a vampire. So I will absolutely do that. Everyone will love to hear this. I can join a war against the Dissenter Lords of Jin Shin for 172. Sure. Just gonna go through and offer to join wars with everyone. Because I mean, if there's no downside, why wouldn't I? Oh, Beckman will give me $1,000 to Dal Festus. I'm not sure that one's gonna be good for me. It's one of the ones I want the most, but also I think that's a bad call. All right, I can't find anything else worth selling to anyone, so I think that's gonna be it for this video, and we have some fights to do next time. Boy, howdy, do we have some fights to do. But for now, I'm done. I've had enough fights for today. I'll see you next time with Balthasar Geld and Azag the Slaughterer. I hope you've been enjoying watching as much as I've been enjoying playing. Thank you for doing so. Thank you to my one Patreon supporter, Jeffrey V, and I'll see all of you in the next one.